let's make a junk journal out of Dollar Tree supplies. Okay, this is future Rachel here. I just wanted to let you know that this video is very long. It's a really long one, and I wanted to be really detailed about some things that you can pick up at Dollar Tree for making a junk journal. That being said, you may not even need to watch this video if you already kind of have some supplies or have done this before. This is definitely a beginner video and very detailed with me talking about everything you need. So if you don't need to know everything that I kind of just went over and some ideas, because that's what this mainly is a lot of ideas, you can skip this video and go straight to the one of me actually making the cover for this, because I'll talk about some of the supplies in that too. I just wanted to let you know it's a long one, but let's get into the video. What's up, my friends? This is Rachel from Sweet Bee Paper Co., and I am here with a Dollar Tree junk journal challenge. So if you are kind of on a budget and you want to start junk journaling, this is the video for you. This might be a few videos, one big video. I haven't decided yet. We'll see how this goes, because I want to make this as detailed as possible. That way, if you are brand new at junk journaling, hopefully my video is detailed enough to help you and to help you make something beautiful for you to memory keep in, collage in, journal in, a pet journal, a baby journal, whatever you want to use your journal for. That's what's so awesome about junk journaling, is you can do whatever you want in these. And I want to show you some things that you can get from the Dollar Tree to do that with. And I know I'm showing you a ton of stuff right here, and that's because I've just bought a ton of stuff from the Dollar Tree, but I'm going to show you the basics that you'll need to create the actual book part. We'll talk about what you can get for the pages. We'll make some cool ephemera to put in it and decorate it a little bit. And something else I wanted to touch on too before we get started is that not every Dollar Tree carries the same things. So I have 3 Dollar Trees that are around me that I check out. Just like we just went the other day. Today's September 24th, and they already had Christmas stuff at one Dollar Tree. So, it's just kind of hit or miss, and I kind of want to talk about some things with that where you could substitute maybe going to another store if you can't find it, or Walmart or whatever, to buy something inexpensive to use. And you'll be able to have multiple uses for it as well. Okay, so anyway, and then, if you're on a budget too, and you can only buy a few things a week from the Dollar Tree, you can buy a few things and then kind of build up a few things here and there and make your journal over a few weeks or months or whatever works out for you. So let's get started, because there's a whole bunch of stuff in front of me. So let's talk about what you actually need for this. So the way that I'm going to make the cover for this journal is what I'm going to talk about you kind of needing. There's a ton of different ways you can make a journal, okay? You could use a file folder, fold it in half, and sew a signature in. That way, I'm sorry, there's a fruit fly or something flying around. Anyway, so you could do it that way. The way I'm going to do it is with a box. So this is what we're eventually going to turn into a cool journal. So you don't have to go out and buy a box for this. If you have a box right now in your cupboard with food or whatever that you could use for this, grab that instead. I bought 2 boxes of this because I like the size of this box, but I'm kind of seeing where it's a little perforated on this edge here. I didn't see that in the store. It should be okay. We'll see when I get it apart. If not, then I'm going to grab a box from my cupboard. But if you go back and you look at my December dailies from last year, the junk journal that I used for that, I made out of a box of like the cooked bacon you can get at the store. So that's what that one was made out of. I use a lot of boxes for junk journals too. So it kind of helps you get that kind of firm cover. So let's talk about what else you're going to actually kind of need to make this cover. So you're going to need some kind of a box. To cover your box, you're going to need some kind of fabric. And this is where I was kind of getting a little worried about what I was even going to make for this challenge, because the first Dollar Tree I stopped at had mostly plain fabric. And I wanted to do something with a pattern on it. So I did find a couple pattern ones. This one has really cute unicorns on it. This one has gnomes and mushrooms on it, which is so cute. But I kind of wanted to get some things that kind of coordinated a little bit. So this was at a second Dollar Tree, and I got lucky and found this floral fabric there, which I was really excited about because I was able to find other floral things at the Dollar Tree. So it kind of coordinates. Do you need it to coordinate? No, you really don't. But I kind of wanted to coordinate some things and kind of show you what you can do. I am going to make a journal with this, with the mushroom and gnome fabric, because it's just so cute. So if you don't want to, if you can't find pattern fabric or something that you like, and you don't want to use plain fabric, check Walmart. So they have these pre-cut fabrics on their wall that are just a couple dollars. You could also check the remnants at Walmart, even the remnants at Joann Fabrics. You could check for sales at Joann Fabrics or their fat quarters there. Walmart also has been having these seasonal fat quarters too. So I found some Halloween ones there. I found fall and Christmas ones as well. So if you're looking to make a seasonal journal too, you could check those out. But if you're trying to stay away from like a big box craft store or whatever, and you stop at Walmart, check out their fat quarters and see what they have. You may find something there, and it's pretty inexpensive. The first one I stopped at only had like these bigger ones and a few fat quarters. Another one I stopped at had like the tinier fat quarters, and they were like, I believe they were around $1. So you'll need some fabric, because we are going to cover this box with some fabric, okay? So talking about covering that box, you're going to need some glue. You can use whatever glue you like. I use Mod Podge, which is also available at the Dollar Tree, to make my other journals. You can use Eileen's Tacky Glue, which is also available at the Dollar Tree. And you can use Fabri-Tac, you can use 3-in-1 glue, whatever you would like to use, because we are going to glue that to there. And you're going to need some glue for some other things in this journal. Now I am going to sew some things with my sewing machine, just for some extra details. And that is obviously optional if you don't have a sewing machine. Just make sure that you are thoroughly gluing some things down so that they don't come up. So I will be using the tacky glue, because that is available at Dollar Tree. So as far as the closure for your junk journal, you can use, like, we're not going to use this whole thing of fabric, so you may have a long enough piece to use to wrap around your journal and make a bow, or you could check out the ribbon. I found some lace. So this was in their, it wasn't in their craft stuff. It was like around kind of like their candle stuff or like floral decorating stuff, but not by the flowers, if that makes if that makes sense. Your Dollar Tree may have ribbon. The first couple ones we went to were kind of hit or miss. I found some seasonal ribbon. Is this there too? No, I don't know where I got this. This was not a Dollar Tree thing. So just check out ribbon. You can use as well. I think I'm actually going to use this lace for my closure, and I will show you how I do that so it's like attached to the journal. And you're going to need some things to bind your pages or your signatures into your journal. So a signature is a collection of pages that we're going to put in to make a book. And for this size of a box, I'm thinking I only want to make 2 signatures for it. So this is almost 2 inches. So yeah, I think I'm only going to make 2 signatures, probably 10 or 11 pages a piece. So you'll need something to bind those. So one thing I did not see in either craft section of my Dollar Trees were tapestry needles. Now, I did see someone talk about you can check out in the Dollar Trees where, like in the hair stuff for like sewing on wigs and things, there may be some tapestry needles there as well. So you can check that out if you already don't have some kind of tapestry needle. And then you could also, I did see someone say they did find a set at Dollar Tree. I've never seen those at a Dollar Tree, but that would be nice if it would be cool if they all kind of carried the same things, you know what I mean? Okay, so then you're also going to need something to actually sew in the journal. So you're going to need some kind of thread. I like to use in my regular journals waxed linen thread. I think that holds the pages in better when you're trying to sew them in. Usually when I would use like embroidery floss, it kind of slips around a little bit. And if you're new making these, it's kind of a little bit difficult to use. I find my wax linen online on Amazon for $5 or $6 for a giant roll of it. But Dollar Tree does carry embroidery floss. I did see that last night there. And it's like a little pack of like 4 or 5 different colors. So if you don't have the wax linen thread available, I would definitely grab that. I did order a thread waxer off of Amazon to try to use on some of my embroidery floss, because I don't want to order every single color of linen, if that makes sense. So those are your basic needs to make the journal cover. So when we kind of talk about what else you're going to need for your journal, your other basic needs are paper. So like I said, I didn't purchase copy paper because I already have a giant pack at home. But I did find, because we kind of want to use different kinds of paper in this too. You don't have to. You can just use copy paper if you want. But I did find this manuscript tablet there in they're like stationery stuff, so it's lined for practicing letters. So this will be really pretty to use in the journal. I also found this calendar for next year, and it comes with a little bit of a smaller calendar with butterflies, but I thought all these flowers were so pretty, and it kind of goes with this floral theme that we've got going on. Okay, so they also had these like scrap paper packs. I've never seen these before. The one Dollar Tree finally had some. So we've got all different kinds of papers in here, different textures, colors. These are really neat if you don't have a lot of scraps for paper. So like right now I have a huge box of scraps I reach for whenever I'm starting different projects, if I need something small. So we've got some cardstock in here. This, ooh, that's cool. That's got glitter on it. Yeah, these are cardstock. I really like this pink. These might be good for like pockets and stuff. So I would check out in their craft aisle, if they have these little paper packs, I would definitely check those out. And for some other things you could use for your journal, like paper wise, you could get these paper sacks. You might cut the gusset part of the pocket off on the bottom to use as like a pocket. Or I found these cute little treat bags and their party stuff. So those are different types of paper you could add. You could also add doilies. They have these giant packs there. Some memo pads. This is from, I think, last year. And I found these 6x9 envelopes, which I think I may use over these paper bags. So just kind of check out their paper, see what all they have for you to use. And then after that, everything else is pretty optional. Like anything you get to decorate your journal with or to add on to it. Oh, one other thing before I move on. One other thing that I'm not purchasing was an awl. So I have two of them actually. I have this one that came with a bookbinding kit, and I have this one I believe I bought at Walmart, which was only a few dollars. I did see someone say where they had some kind of pokey thing there at Dollar Tree, and it didn't work for them. It actually kind of broke. So you could probably use like a push pin, like for a wall, because we're going to put holes into the sides of the box and through our signature so we can sew them in. Okay, so like I was trying to say before I remembered something, everything else you get is entirely up to you for decoration. So I found these really cool tickets in their party section, these laser craft cutouts that I may put on the front of the journal. We'll see. Stamps, stickers, rub-on stickers. These are so pretty. Tons of stickers. I definitely would pick up some cards, or you could pick up a pack of like the regular like security envelopes that you mail bills in, or they've got small ones, you know, or the business size ones. You could use those. I picked up these with the plants. These were like one of the first things I picked up because I had not seen these before. But I have some from the Dollar Tree I've gotten with flowers on it, so I think I'll switch to those for this. And they have different color twine in their craft section. So I picked this up. Such cute little colors. Oh, these butterfly die cuts. I had ordered a case of these last year because I never saw them at my Dollar Trees. This year I found some sets. Check over by the actual flowers, like on the wall, all the stuff to make like floral arrangements. They were over there. They had like an orange set like this and a greenish color set, which I don't have out. So check for those. So like that, this little Nomi, I definitely want to use like maybe this fall stuff and this orange butterflies, and I found these cute fall stickers. So I could probably have enough to make one with that stuff too. Okay, check their, did I show stamps yet? Check their stamps. Yeah, stamps. I found these before, gotten these, and check their stencils. They have really cute stencils. I have a bird one somewhere too. Check for sticky notes. That'd be fun to add. And check for napkins. So these were last year. These were this past summer. They had some really cute fall ones out too. I got this notepad there. We can add some different color paper to this. So I'm super excited to start working on this. So So these are all of the supplies that I'm going to use. Oh yeah, and check out their wallpaper stickers. Look how pretty these are. They have some new ones too that are so pretty. Oh, I've got this ribbon too. I don't really, oh, that's a little bright. It's really cute though. Got some lemons. That would be cute. So this is kind of all that you'll kind of think about. I told you at first that was everything you could buy. Oh, some other things I did not buy. If you want to coffee dye your paper, which is what I did with my copy paper and the tickets, I coffee dyed these. You'll need a spray bottle and some instant coffee, and you'll just use like a teaspoon of instant coffee in a spray bottle with some warm water, shake it up. I spray down my paper on these foil pans. I will kind of show a couple clips of that. And I put them in my oven to dry, and they just take a couple minutes because I'm not saturating the paper. And we get it on the front and the back, and they just look so cool. Tickets, I did the same thing on. You can do them to your doilies. I did not buy an ink pad because I have so many ink pads. It's kind of a waste of money for me to buy more. But check out their makeup section because they have these really cool makeup brushes that you can brush your ink on with the stencils. So I would check for those if you don't have something like this already. Washi tape. They have so much more washi tape there. I'm so excited to see it. Definitely check it out if you don't have any. I have a ton of washi tape. I'm not going to buy more. We already talked about glue, needles, Mod Podge. I have a ton of. Check out their acrylic paint if you need some paint or want to paint on your pages. And something else you could use too to attach some things is a stapler. I did not buy that because I have some. Okay, so some other things. A book. You could buy kids books. You could look at word search books. I have word search books somewhere. Note cards too. I coffee sprayed some note cards here. Especially the big packs. Those are cool. Bunch of the small ones. I've got those all ready to go. We can use the book for whatever we want. I've been using this book for a while, about halfway through it. Use these pages to make whatever we need. And then look around your house for stuff if you don't have everything or you need some more ideas. Look at wrapping paper, junk mail envelopes, fabric scraps, other paper scraps, greeting cards that you've gotten or haven't used. Maybe you could use an image on that as like a focal point on a page. If you have extra envelopes, just grab those. Don't buy a whole new box. You're not going to need too many of those to make a couple pockets. You know what I mean? Also, catalogs. I've been using some stuff out of a Halloween catalog and magazines. You could definitely cut up some of your magazines. So like, you don't have to make this everything Dollar Tree, but I want to show you some options for some things that you can buy there and make something cool. So this is all the supplies I'm going to use, and this is probably kind of a long video, but I wanted to just kind of talk about everything that you could use for this. There's so many options there at the Dollar Tree, or check out another Dollar Tree too if you don't see what you're looking for. But we're going to get started on our journal in the next video. So get all your stuff together and let's make it. So make sure you like the video, subscribe, turn on the bell so you know when the next video comes out. For all of this, we're going to make the cover. And I'm doing a giveaway at 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye!